The last unit that we're going to be doing in integrated science is going to focus on Earth systems. And Earth systems is going to take a couple of different glances at how the Earth functions as a whole. And we know that the Earth is going to be a lot of individual smaller systems that work together to make the Earth the way that we think of it. The Earth and everything that functions as a system within the Earth can be classified as either an open system or a closed system. So the purpose of this video is to talk about the difference between those two types of systems. Um, and it's important to recognize that there are so many different individual systems that make up the Earth that it's impossible to begin to quantify them all. But all individual systems are going to generally be classified as either being an open system or a closed system. And we're going to talk about the difference between those systems. Sometimes systems are going to take matter or energy, and that matter or energy can be contained within the operating being that it may be. Whatever that system is, the system is going to be referred to as where the energy or the matter is going to be located. So thinking back to biology class, a system might be something like the carbon cycle or the water cycle. That might be an individual system that describes how carbon flows or water flows. And sometimes energy and matter is kept within that system, and other times energy and matter have the ability to enter and exit those systems. And and understanding the difference between them is important, and being able to come up with a couple of examples of open versus closed is important as well. In an open system, what's going to happen is energy is going to have the ability to move into a system, and it also has the ability to be lost by a system as well. So the image on the screen is showing a glass of iced tea. In the summertime, you can make iced tea by just putting it in the sun, and the sun itself over time will cure, if you will, the iced tea. But you notice that in this process, the lid is off and the energy is coming into the jar from the sun. And there's also going to be some heat or some energy that leaves. Some other examples of open systems include maybe a coffee mug that's open. It has the ability to lose heat through the top. It's not all encapsulated within there. And we as people are open systems. We take energy in, we take oxygen in, we expel energy, we expel waste, and because of that, we are open systems. We're kind of like checking accounts that have money coming in and money flowing out. We are open energy systems as people. And the opposite of being an open energy system is being a closed energy system. In a closed energy system, essentially everything that is contained within stays within, and everything that is outside stays outside. And one of the most important um, descriptions of a closed system is that last bullet point. It doesn't share matter with its surroundings. So, us as people, the fact that we're breathing, we are sharing matter with our environment. And if it were a closed system, we would not be sharing matter with our environment. Now, that system can get bigger. And so we refer to it as us as people. But if we think of it in a little bit of a bigger context, the Earth overall is can also be viewed as a system, not just an individual mug or a person. But if we think of the Earth overall as a system, the Earth overall, relatively speaking, is going to be considered a closed system. And the reason that it's a closed system is because there is going to be some solar energy coming in, and there is going to be a little bit of radiation that leaves. But for the most part, if you were to put all of the energy that the Earth has in one place, there isn't energy going in or coming out of the Earth. All of the energy, relatively speaking, stays within the atmosphere, stays within the oceans, within the continents, and within the plants and the animals. All of the energy stays